setting a specific goal for greater female representation in the C-suite and in the boardroom. Here to talk more about that is Dr. Helen Torley, who's the CEO of a biotechnology company called Halozyme, as well as a member of the board of directors at Bio. Dr. Torley, thanks for being here at the Bio Buzz Center.
Thank you, I appreciate the invitation.
Why don't you talk about what quote-unquote gender diversity was like, if in fact we could even refer to it as that, when you started your career in biopharma?
Mike, I moved into biopharma in the 1990s, and my first experience was at a large pharma company where I was one of only 2 female vice presidents.
Wow.
I moved to another company shortly thereafter and had the unique experience that's never been repeated for me of being a VP reporting up through 3 line of more senior women. And so I have experienced working in a very gender diverse organization and a lot less gender diverse organization. And there are differences, and I know that's what we're going to talk about.
Yeah, so let's fast forward now to today and talk about what gender diversity looks like, not just at your company, Halozyme, but also more broadly, your assessment of the state of gender diversity and maybe all sorts of diversity within the life sciences sector.
Yes. Today in the life sciences sector, while we've made some progress, there still is a lot of improvement needed. If we look at biotech leadership, and that we're defining that as functional leaders and C-suite executives, only 20% are women today. And the numbers for racial diversity, LGBTQ diversity are even lower. And so that's why Bio has set a goal of seeking to improve the number of women succeeding to lead biotech companies. And in addition, as we look at our boards, another place where a lot of influence happens about what we do as companies, today it's just 10% female representation. So again, a lot of improvement needed there. If we truly want to capture the power that's already been demonstrated in many studies, that more diverse teams drive more innovation and better bottom line results.
And Dr. Torley, you're not just talking the talk. Tell us about the percentages, the numbers at Halozyme.
At Halozyme, we've been very lucky that we've been able to achieve about 50% representation at the senior director and above in our company. Of my executive team, the C-suite, it's about 40% female representation.
That's extraordinary.
It is, and I would say it's been something that we've been very lucky to happen organically, because I happen to hire a diverse team. And as people want to look and join a company, they look to see are there people like them in that company. And so we've been able to, as I say, diversity is begetting diversity. It's been happening organically, and we've been able to sustain this. And I think it's very important, because I truly believe that those diversity, which as we keep saying gender, but we do look at it a lot more broadly, it's experience, it's country of origin, it's race, it's LGBTQ. Those are the types of experiences we want to bring into drug development, because we know it's hard. We know we're going to encounter unusual problems.
So you've shown you can do it well at your company, but how does Bio take the whole sector there with its initiative?
We've done a number of things. The first thing is to make sure all CEOs know that diversity is not just a social nicety. There's a business impact, and we've been doing a lot of communication, articles.
That shouldn't be the motivation,
It shouldn't be the motivation, though. But we've been making people aware of the business impact and the bottom line importance. And we're not the only people saying this. We've got leading investment firms saying it too. BlackRock, CalPERS, Wellington, sending out letters to companies to say, tell us your diversity policy. Let us know what you're doing to improve the diversity of your board, of your management team. We're also sharing best practices. We've got many members of Bio who have succeeded in creating diverse teams, and what we're doing is creating a toolkit for companies who want to take a look at their management hiring and promotional practices to make sure that they aren't falling foul to issues like conscious and unconscious bias, that they are bringing in diverse candidates and they are giving them a fair shot at being promoted up through the chain. And there's lots of great practices coming for companies like that. And finally, for the board, what we're doing is creating a virtual network. We're going to create a database that allows diverse candidates who today aren't part of the networks of the people who make decisions on who gets on a board. We'll make them part of a broader virtual network that CEOs can come to a Bio and say, can I access your database? I want to find somebody who's been a CFO and has worked in Europe to be on my board. They'll be able to search for that and bring that candidate into their pool, and that person will finally get to share their story and get a chance to be on a board.
Setting goals and putting a specific action plan and creating a toolkit to increase diversity. Dr. Helen Torley, the CEO of Halozyme and a member of the Bio Board of Directors. Thanks for joining us here at the Bio Buzz Center.
Thank you very much, Mike.